Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm here Muhammad Tayyib from Army Public School and College Khanewal. Today our physics lesson for class 9. Welcome you to all Upsex online sport program. Today our topic is gravitation, law of gravitation, chapter number 5. And our objective is at the end of the lesson students will be able to understand gravitations and law of gravitations. And our success criteria is listen carefully. Today date is 17 April 2020 and week is 3. First of all, I will tell you about the idea of gravitation force. The first man who came up with the idea of gravitation was Isaac Newton. It was an evening of 1665 when he was trying to solve the mystery why planets revolve around the sun. Sudden an apple fell from the tree under which he was sitting. The idea of gravity flashed in his mind. He discovered not only the cause of falling apple, but also the cause that makes the planets to revolve around the sun and the moon around the earth. This unit deal with the concept related to the gravity. Now I will share you the animation about the best idea of gravity by Isaac Newton. Now further concluded that there exists a force due to which every body of the universe attracts every other body. He named his force the force of gravitation. Now he gave the law of gravitations. According to his law, Newton's first law of universal gravitation stated that any two bodies in the universe attract each other with a force that is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the scale of the distance between them. आइजैक न्यूटन ने कहा था इस कायनात में हर चीज हर ऑब्जेक्ट दूसरे ऑब्जेक्ट को अट्रैक्ट करता है. अगर उस ऑब्जेक्ट के मैसेज ज्यादा होंगे तो उनकी अट्रैक्शन ज्यादा होगी. यानी फोर्स इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू m1 एंड m2. यानी अगर मैस बहुत बड़ा होगा दो मैसेज की अट्रैक्शन भी बहुत ज़्यादा होगी. उनकी अट्रैक्शन की जो फोर्स है वो बहुत ज़्यादा होगी. अगर उनके दरमियान डिस्टेंस कम करें तो अट्रैक्शन ज़्यादा होगी, डिस्टेंस बढ़ाएं तो अट्रैक्शन कम होगी. अब मैं आपको इसकी एग्जांपल इस तरह देता हूँ कि आपके पास दो मैग्नेट हैं. अगर आपके पास एक छोटा मैग्नेट है, दो छोटे मैग्नेट हैं, उनको अगर आप करीब लेकर आते हैं तो उनकी जो फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन है वो आपको कम लगेगी बनिस्बत बड़े मैग्नेट की. आप एक बड़ा मैग्नेट लें जिसका मैस ज़्यादा है, अगर आप उसको करीब लेकर आते हैं तो उनके दरमियान जो फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन है वो बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाएगी. इट्स मीन मैस आप बढ़ाएंगे तो उनके दरमियान जो फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन है वो बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाएगी. इसी तरह अगर मैं दो मैग्नेट को थोड़ा दूर ले जाऊं तो उनकी जो फोर्स है वो कम हो जाएगी। अगर और ज़्यादा दूर ले जाऊं, उनको एक दूसरे से दूर कर दूं, तो उनकी जो फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन है वो कम हो जाएगी। यानी डिस्टेंस बढ़ाने से फोर्स जो है वो कम होती है, और अगर डिस्टेंस कम करूंगा, उनको दोनों को करीब लेकर आऊंगा, तो उनकी जो फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन है वो बढ़ जाएगी। दिस इज अ लॉ ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन. Now I will explain you about the derivation. M1 and M2. The M1 and M2 are the two objects and which is directly proportional to the force. मैंने आपको भी एक्सप्लेन किया, मैसेज दो अगर बढ़ाएंगे तो उनके दरमियान जो फोर्स है वो बढ़ जाएगी. F is directly proportional to M1 M2 and F is inversely proportional to 1 over R square. R is the distance between the two objects. When we close the distance, then the force of attraction will be high. When the distance will be large, then the force of attraction will be small. अब फर्स्ट और टू इक्वेशन को आपने यहाँ कंबाइन किया थर्ड फॉर्म में, इसमें F डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू M1 and M2 over R. आपने इस इक्वेशन को यहाँ कंबाइन किया, M1 M2 over R डायरेक्टली को ख़त्म किया, यहाँ G लगाया, G M1 M2 over R. अब ये G क्या है, M1 और M2 क्या है, यहाँ R क्या है, ये मैं आपको सेपरेटली बताऊंगा. ये फार्मूला था आपके पास. We have derived the formula F is equal to Gmm over R square. F is the force of gravitation, G is a gravitation constant or universal gravitation constant, and its value is 6.6710 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. This is a unit of G. M is a mass of an object, small m is a mass of an other object, R is the distance between the two objects. You should know that the R is the distance between the two objects, that is inversely proportional to force. Now I will share the animation about law of gravitations.
We saw that the gravitational force is the attractive force between any two objects with non-zero mass separated by a distance. So does the apple fall towards the earth, or does the earth move towards the apple? Or do both move towards each other? It's actually simple logic. This is the earth, and say this minuscule object is an apple. Based on what we learned about the gravitational force, both apply an equal force to attract the other object towards itself. So if the forces are equal, which one will accelerate more? Based on the Newton's second law, we know that the force applied is the product of mass and acceleration. So the acceleration will equal force over the mass. The acceleration is inversely proportional to the mass. If the mass is more, the acceleration will be lesser. As the mass of the earth is much more than the mass of the apple, it is the apple that accelerates towards the earth and not the other way around. Hope that makes it clear. Now the question is, how do we quantify this force? To understand this, we need to understand a simple concept. And this simple concept is called the universal law of gravitation. Say there are two objects A and B separated by a distance d. The distance between the centers is considered the distance between the two objects and not this distance. Assume that the mass of object A is m1 and that of object B is m2. As object A is bigger, let's assume m1 to be bigger than m2. The universal law of gravitation says that every object in the universe attracts every object with a force which is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. Let me repeat. The force is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. With this data, we can write it mathematically like this. So if the mass of any of the objects increases, the gravitational force will have more magnitude. And more the distance between the two objects, the lesser will be the gravitational force. Directly proportional to the product of the masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. This can be written as F equals G times m1 times m2 over d squared. G here is the constant of proportionality and is called the universal gravitational constant. The equation can be modified and written as G equals F times d squared over m1 times m2. The value of G was found out by Lord Henry Cavendish using a torsion balance. The universally accepted value of G is 6.673 times 10 raised to negative 11. What will be the units of G? Force is newtons. As the distance is in meters, we have meters squared. And as the mass is measured using kilograms, we multiply this with kilograms raised to negative 2. This is the value of the universal gravitational constant.
Next one is the law of gravitation and Newton's third law of motions. I will explain you that it is to be noted that mass m1 attract m2 towards it with a force F, while mass m2 attract m1 towards it with a force of mass magnitude F, but in opposite direction. If the force acting on m1 is considered as an action, then the force acting on m2 will be considered as a reaction. The action and reaction due to the force of gravitation are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. This is the consistent with Newton's third law of motion. We stated to every action there is always equal but opposite reaction. आप इस डायग्राम में देखेंगे कि एक पर्सन अर्थ के ऊपर खड़ा हुआ है, अर्थ और पर्सन एक दूसरे को अट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं. अर्थ पर्सन जो उसके ऊपर अर्थ के ऊपर फोर्स लगा रहा है अपने वेट की, वो एक्शन है, और अर्थ ने उसको ऊपर की तरफ उठाया हुआ है, यानी ऊपर की तरफ जो फोर्स लगा रही है वो उसका रिएक्शन है. तो एक्शन रिएक्शन आर इक्वल इन मैग्नीट्यूड बट ऑपोजिट इन डायरेक्शन. This is the law of gravitation, Newton's third law of motion. Your important short question is, what is the force of gravitation? Explain the law of gravitation. What is the law of gravitation is important to us. Do you attract the earth or the attract you? Which one is attracting with a large force, you or the earth? We have already know about all these questions. And your assignment is learn and write force of gravitation, law of gravitation, page number 107 and 108. Thank you.